I finished a book. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam and welcome back to It's All Just Semantics. Let's start with this. I finished a book. And I really liked it, honestly. I say I really liked it. I gave it a 3.25. This book, it's called Bone Pendant Girls by Terry S. Friedman. This book honestly read like an episode of CSI or of Criminal Minds, and not in a bad way, in a good way, but add a little paranormal in there. So, it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it. This is a very pretty copy. I'm kind of obsessed with this copy of the book. And this is kind of why, because this is under the dust jacket. This is what the book looks like. So I will not be getting rid of this because it's so pretty. It's also signed by the author, so that's really cool. But I now understand the cover with the Jinko. I could not say it. I'm very bad at this. With the leaves. These are very significant to the story. This is the cover, the original cover. So if you look right anywhere else, this is the cover you'll find. I do actually like both covers. I almost prefer this one, but I like the skull aesthetic to it. But this one is a bit shinier, I guess, and it is different. She's not even close to being a debut author. She has 13 other things out, so I'm very curious to see what else she will have come out, because I will read more by this author for sure, especially if she writes more in the horror, or in the thriller. Technically, this is a thriller, not a horror. You do know what's going on, basically. Actually, no, this is classified as a horror, though, isn't it? It is classified as a horror, which is interesting, because in my head, it's definitely a thriller, and I wonder if it's categorized as a horror because of the ghosts. There are ghosts in this book. You know that that's the whole premise of the book, is that she can talk to ghosts. Is that what makes this horror? Because if that's what makes this horror, it doesn't say. Because Storygraph has it listed. It says horror. Interesting. What is give me my books. I read 18 books so far. Yeah, it's horror. Okay, so this is a horror book. There we go. Shows what I know. I don't know why in my head it felt more like a thriller. I guess it was because it wasn't something that was overtly terrifying. No, it was scary. It's very trigger warnings for stalking very creepy people, runaways, child death, technically, although I think they're teenagers, so yeah, so teenage death, discussions on death and murder. It is a police investigation. One of our main characters is a PI. Our main character, Andy, I don't even know what her job was, but she is basically like under attack. She buys these pendants at an auction that are carved, that have human faces carved in them, and the pendants start talking to her because she can talk to ghosts, and so the ghosts in these pendants are talking to her, and she realizes that they're the ghosts of some girls who were murdered, and ends up getting into this whole big thing. It's very intense, honestly, but I don't know why in my head I had it as a thriller, but I did. Okay, it's a horror. I liked it. I gave it a 3.25. I'm also being very picky this year with my ratings. I will say that. So, yes. But I also looked at all the books that I am currently in the middle of, and they're either fantasy or they're horror. So, apparently that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. But I've read the most YA books, so I don't know what's going on with me today. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to go. I'm really tired, in case you can't tell. I'm going to drink this water. I'm going to watch a couple videos, probably watch a video or something like that. I'm not going to read any more of The Cherished tonight. This book that I started right afterwards is The Cherished by Patricia Ward. I'm not going to start any of that tonight. mostly just because I'm really tired. And I don't want to get into a horror mindset before going to bed. So maybe I'll look at some of my romance. Maybe I'll look at some of my romance stuff instead. That'll be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, I'm about to probably piss off a bunch of people. So, you know I work at a library. We get damaged books all the time. People tend to rip things. I got this book for free. This is Spice Road. This is, I don't remember which edition this is. I want to say Fairy Lit. This is the Fairy Lit edition. My friend got it. It was ripped, so she called them, but they didn't have her send back the original, so I got it. So I got a free book. I'm gonna fix it because, yes. Now, this is a fix for me. This isn't a fix for a book that, like, I'm taking somewhere, but also, like, this is a beautiful book. Like, this book is very, very pretty. It's a fairy tale book, so I have a drawer open in front of me. That's why I'm doing this. And the thing is, I think the reason to fix it is because it does kind of ruin this cover here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tape it, because that's all we really do at the library is, like, if something is broken, we usually tape it. Usually we use actually packing tape, but I don't have any right now. We used it all for moving. So, gonna try and make it as straight as I can, as close as I can. It is unfortunate because it's right on the fold, which is like the hardest place to tape. But I figured this would just piss off a bunch of people. So I'm taping my book back together, this part back together. What is it called? It's called the dust jacket. So we're just gonna tape this back together. But honestly, it's been sitting on a shelf for a while because this isn't a new book. I think this is at least a year old. But I hate how that looks. Anyways, there we go. Much better. But it has been trying to flatten out a little bit. So it's what it is. But honestly, like, the thing is, like, it kind of looks like crap if I use this side anyways. But at least now, it doesn't look nearly as bad. So for all of you guys that complain all the time about having it ripped, imagine working at a library where we routinely get books back where pages are entirely ripped out. Or people have taken a very nice dust jacket and they've just torn it apart, or it's covered in mud, it's covered in I don't want to know what else. And routinely we have times where we'll get something back and just kind of look at the other person in the bag and be like, I don't want to know what this person did with their book. I really don't want to know. So really, guys, like, libraries are giving you free stuff. Please stop destroying it, because then we gotta charge you for it, because now we have a book or something. And this is less the dust jacket, and this is more like the actual book itself. But if we have an actual book that, like, we cannot in good conscience send out to other people, you will get charged for it, generally speaking, because we need to replace that. And libraries do not have big budgets. Libraries do not have a lot of money. So, thank you for coming on this journey. And look it, now you can see it. Like, it's not hidden that there's tape on this. But it looks a lot better than it did, especially from a distance. And now I'm gonna go film a video with this book in it. So that's the main reason I did this. Also, these sprayed edges are really pretty. Moral of the story, take care of your library books, and tape fixes things, at least temporarily. So. All right, so it is Wednesday, and I technically have the day off. But it's already been a busy day. I just did my tax. My hair is legitimately green. And I don't... Oh, I must have done something wrong when I dyed it this past time. Yeah, it's green in light. That's kind of annoying. But anyways. So me with my green hair here to let you know. Hi. I did my taxes. Why are they so confusing? It was so confusing. I have so many pieces of paper for them. And now I have to keep these for at least like 2 years, I think it is. You're supposed to keep your tax documents. But it's 2:50 in the afternoon. I'm going to do some reading, and then I'm going to do a bit more filming of things, and I need to do some school stuff as well. So, even though I'm on spring break, I need to email my advisor because I have some paperwork to fill out for graduating next year. So I need to get through some of that stuff. But first, we're going to do a little bit of reading because I have not yet read anything today, and I need to read some of this. So that's the plan. Am I going to read some of that, or am I going to put on an audiobook? I don't know, but I need to go to the bathroom first. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Yeah. I got a package. I got a package. And I know what this is. Well, I thought there was only supposed to be 1 book in here, but there's 2. Oh! I didn't realize they came out on the same day. Alright. So these are pre-orders. I pre-ordered these a long time ago. The first pre-order should come as no surprise. It's Spy X Family Volume 11. So maybe I'll read this week. That would be nice. And then the other one is Delicious in Dungeon Volume 13, which has taken me over a year to get this. So I'm pretty sure the last time I got a volume of Spy X Family, I think I was still living in the apartment, which was before we bought the house, which was before last April. So I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I might be a little bit wrong. But like, dude, this series has gone very political in a way that I did not expect at all. And I really do kind of want to sit down and reread it and watch the anime that apparently has come out. Because this is such a good one. Also, this is a creepy cover. Wow, these kind of turned creepy, didn't they? They really did. They turned kind of creepy, not gonna lie. But I got 2 new books today. Look at me go. Technically, they came yesterday, but I forgot to grab them off of the front porch. So that's me. I'm so tired. All right. Now I'm going to get to cleaning this desk. Woohoo.
It's kind of bittersweet. Never thought I'd come back. It's been a while since I packed up my things and left. I recall it still in my beat-up truck. I didn't look back, didn't give up. I got my first real kiss behind the coffee shop. Thought he was the one until we broke it up.
Hey guys, it's Friday. It's like 8 o'clock at night, almost 9 o'clock at night. And I do work tomorrow, so I'm not off. I'm probably gonna go to bed at a reasonable hour. But there are a couple things I wanted to show you. I got book mail yesterday. I opened it off camera, but that's also because part of me wanted to make sure it was what I thought it was. But then the other part of me, if it wasn't what I thought it was, then it was gonna be a gift, and it wasn't mine. So I needed to make sure what it was. And it was exactly what I thought it was. I got my copy of Empire of the Damned. It's so shiny. I got the Forbidden Planet edition. Forbidden Planet is a shop that I visited when I was in London, actually, like years ago, and it has been stuck in my mind. I want to go back and visit it. Anyways, I saw they had a special edition of this book, a signed edition for sale, so I ordered it. It's just, I wanted to. And actually, my copy of Empire of the Vampire, Callie has right now because she went to an event and got it signed for me because I was not able to get off work on a Thursday for the J. Kristoff event, which is unfortunate. But she went and she got 3 of my books signed, which was really sweet of her, so thank you. Cool thing about this, so this is the 2nd book in the series. Not only is it just like super shiny and honestly really, really smooth, like look how cool this cover is. I'm kind of obsessed with the detail work on this cover. You can see it shine. It's so cool. Okay. But I also got an art print with it from Forbidden Planet, so this is definitely going to go on my wall. I'm really excited about that. And then underneath the dust jacket, there is the embossing, which is super cool. I'm really excited. This is so cool. I'm so excited about these books. And then I also have, it is signed right here. So, and that is actually signed. So there you go. And it does say Forbidden Planet here. So yes, I'm very, very excited to have this book in my hands. So yes. And now it's kind of falling apart. There we go. Now we're good. Also, this is huge. Huge. These books are so big. They're just so large. And there's also, I'm not going to really look at them. Probably shouldn't go for one in the middle. I should probably go for one not in the middle. Oh, let's not go for the one in the middle because that one is probably hardcore spoilers. But there's the art in these as well. So that's super exciting. I love it. I started Empire of the Vampire, but I haven't finished it, so I need to restart it. I was in a bad mental state when I started it the first time, so I am in a much better state now, so hopefully I'll be able to read both books. The other thing I wanted to show you is I got a Galentine's Day gift from a good friend of mine, and it made me so happy. She got me a couple things, but the one thing I wanted to show you guys, the other things are kind of more like fun. She got some cat treats for Lana. She got me a pencil case that has my pen names on it, my planned pen names on it, which made me so happy. But she got me this mug and she made it, and it says future best-selling author. And you know what? It's just nice to know that other people believe in you too. As weird as that sounds, like, seriously, I've had like serious imposter syndrome for so long, and having people like actually be like, you know, you can do it. Like, I believe you can do it. It's nice to have more than just like 2 or 3 people saying that. So it's nice. It makes me happy. And she has actually read my short story and she did really like it. So that made me feel good about myself. But I am drinking tea out of my brand new mug and I'm so excited. And it made my day so much. John's not here, but he could tell you just how excited I got when I saw this. It made me so happy. So thank you, Kristen. I really appreciate it. But that's kind of my update right now. I did not finish any books. I have given up on the 7 books in 7 days for right now because as of right now, I have started like 4 books this week and I have finished 1. So we're not going to be using that. Whereas, in fact, let me pull up my story graph right now. It's kind of all over the place. In fact, I don't think I read anything yesterday. I have the hiccups really bad. But I did actually I got the audiobook from Libby for The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. This is the first Frida McFadden book that I'll be reading. So far, I'm like 15% into this audiobook. It's not going to take me terribly long. It's only, how long is the audiobook? It's like 7 hours, maybe? I don't even know if it's that long. It's an 8-hour audiobook in total, and I'm 15% of the way through it. So far, it's fine. I'm a little intrigued, but I feel like I know what's going to happen, so we'll see. We'll see if I do, because I have heard Frida McFadden is a very good author that is very surprising at times. So I'm curious. I do also have The Housemaid by her, which I do want to read as well. And I know that book took off and there's a 3rd book in that series that'll be coming out later this year. So I do plan on reading that at some point. But this one came in from Libby. And I've been waiting a while for any of her books. So I figured I'll give it a shot, see what happens. I've also got like 10 holds. They're all going to come. I had 6 holds came in last week. And I was just in 2 days and I panicked. So I sent like all of them back and said, no, give them to me later. I can't listen to audiobooks right now because I was still sick. And while I was sick, I couldn't put headphones on. So it made it really difficult to actually listen to anything. But that's my update. Look, I'm updating at least like more than once during this vlog. I'm going to drink my tea out of my mug, finish watching this booktube channel, and I'm watching further than the blurb, and she is so wonderful. I might try and read a little bit of The Cherished tonight. I did just get a bunch of books in from the library, physical books, for a different readathon that I do plan on doing, and it's going to be one for in a couple weeks, and it's on, I think it's going to be on my other channel, or on the booktube channel actually. But I also am starting to consider Camp NaNoWriMo. Next month, April, is Camp NaNoWriMo, is one of the 2 Camp NaNoWriMos, which is part of NaNoWriMo. I'm going to do a whole video on it next week. I know what I'm going to work on, and I'm honestly very, very excited to really get going on it. I have the book outlined finally, and I think I can go. I can do the thing, and I'm really excited to do the thing. So I'm going to go, though, because I'm just talking to talk now. I'm going to hang up my new art print, and I might do a little bit of reading before bed. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to read The Cherished tonight. I think I'm going to keep that one for tomorrow, and I'm going to read it at work because I have the ebook for it as well. I think I'm going to start this tonight. I'm really excited. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I might not. Don't hold me to anything because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I never knew what I was doing, but it's not getting better. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Have fun.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared.
Hey guys. Ooh, sorry, angle bad. Hey guys. Oh, I forgot my phone. Hold on. I need to get my phone so I know what time it is. Just because I don't have a clock in the living room yet. That's one thing we need to get for the house. We need to get clocks because we don't have any clocks right now. But, all right. Boom. There we go. All right. So the main reason I need my phone is because my phone is my clock right now. We don't have a clock in the living room when the TV's off. And the TV's off right now. It is 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, March 24th. And I just took our scraps for making dinner last night out to the compost. We just have a small compost. It's not even really a compost yet. Still working on it. And then I did the dishes and everything, so those are going. So if you hear a noise in the background, it's probably the dishwasher. Excuse me. The house and the dishwasher are not far from each other, so yes. But I wanted to bring you guys a couple updates. So, yes. First update being last night. The first update being last night, I was going to film, but Callie and her husband ended up coming over, and we hung out for until almost midnight, which was great. A lot of fun. We just talked for most of it. We made dinner, and it was a good time. We had fun. It's been a while since we've hung out with them, just kind of like casually not doing anything. So that was a lot of fun. Had a good time. The next part, and sorry, it's gonna get a little shaky because there we go. We're gonna do this. I finished a book yesterday. I finished The Cherished by Patricia Ward. I gave this a 3.5 out of 5. It wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite. The ending got better, but it was a good YA horror, I suppose, and I think it was well done. And now this morning, I am actually going to be picking up Raiders of the Lost Heart by Joe Segura. I'm so excited to read this book. It just sounds absolutely adorable. It's like adversaries to lovers and one tent. Like, so one bed, but one tent. So I'm going to be starting that today. And yeah, I wanted to talk at some point about the concept of horror books, and because I was reading some of the reviews for The Cherished online, and people were really complaining about a lot of things about it that made them uncomfortable, and my first thought is, yeah, it's a horror book. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. But I'm not going to get into it in this video, I don't think, just because I have a lot of stuff to do today. But I have my future best-selling author mug because I'm kind of obsessed with it. I have that here. I'm going to do some reading until John gets up. And then we're going to hopefully go grocery shopping and have some breakfast. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys here right now. And I will talk to you later.
You're watching me steady, I know, wondering why I'm so hollow. You're showing me all of your best while I'm giving you what I got left. I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. But I need you, need you, oh you. Tonight I need you. You say I got nothing to lose, but baby, I know how it goes. And right now I feel it in my bones that I gotta go on my own. I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. But I need you, oh you. Tonight I need you. But I need you, oh you. Tonight I need you.
Alright, I have changed because we're getting ready to go out and go grocery shopping. But I am 75 pages into this and it's adorable. Highly recommend. Enemies to lovers, one bed trope, very cute. He's infatuated. It's cute. It's a cute one. It's a very cute story. I really like it. But that's my little update. But we're gonna go grocery shopping now. So, all right, bye. All right. So it's Sunday night. I need to shower. I'm just realizing. And I've done some reading today. I got some stuff for school all set. Like I had to get all my payment stuff all ready because I gotta sign up for my supposedly second to last semester of school, which I'm super excited about. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost done with school, and then I'll be able to actually like concentrate on writing a heck of a lot more than I do right now. But that's kind of a thing that I'm realizing right now is because of school, I just don't have a lot of time. I am finally feeling better. Finally not dying.
Yay!
Yeah, we're all really excited about this. I've literally went from having basically a cold to having the flu to having bronchitis for the past month. So I have done very little, unless it was absolutely necessary, because I have felt like shit. There is no good way of putting that. So yes, but I did do my spring reset, so I was able to organize everything, and it's already become a little bit messy, but it's okay. Things are going well. I've had more kind of book ideas that I'm really excited for, but I'm finally starting to get back into the groove of things. This past week was spring break for me, and honestly, it was super helpful to have a full week off and not having to read anything for school and not have to do any schoolwork, because it gave me a chance to reset and gave me a chance to sleep in a little bit and go to bed at a decent hour, because time management isn't always my forte. But yeah, so that's fun. I am still coughing, but a lot less than I was, so that's a good thing. But that's really my update right now. I'm a little dehydrated today, and I can always tell when I'm dehydrated. I got a new sticker for my water bottle. I've got so many stickers on my water bottle, it makes me happy. Drink your water. It's good for you. It'll make the headaches go away. Generally speaking, they do. It does help with headaches. Alright. So, tonight's plan. I gotta get all of my homework for this week set. To figure out which book I need to rent from the library, which I think I know which one, and I think that we already have it. I do have a project due on Tuesday, so I need to film that. Might film that tomorrow, I think, is when I'm going to do that. But I'm going to write up the script tonight. And yeah. Ooh, chills. And we'll see how that goes. So yes, I'm going to do that, get set, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of writing in. I do know what I'm going to be doing for April, for the month of April for Camp NaNoWriMo. I am going to be working on the same project that I worked on for NaNoWriMo, but I actually have an outline this time. So I know what needs to happen. I have a general voice. I have a mood board for the story, so I think I'm actually set for this one. For some reason, this book, I needed all of that in order to get it ready. So we'll see how this goes. I am excited. I'm looking forward to actually diving into these characters. But I'm excited to work on it. I think it'll be a lot of fun, honestly. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm gonna go now. I really need to go to the bathroom, actually. And yeah, that's my updates. Okay, bye. Hello. So it is the 26th. It is Tuesday, the day that this video is supposed to go up. I didn't film yesterday. I was homesick though all day because I caught some 24-hour bug that just sent me into a spiral of abdominal pain. That was great fun. But yes, I'm doing good today. Today's fine. I did manage to get this far into Raiders of the Lost Heart. I read 118 pages in this book. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's a good read. It's kind of, you don't have to think too hard about it, which is kind of great. I really like that. What else we got? I'm off spring break. Spring break is officially done. I have a project due today that I will be working on. Well, I have it mostly done, I just need to film it. I planned on filming it yesterday, but a lot happened yesterday, and I got really sick for about 24 hours. It was not fun at all. Would not recommend this. Apparently there's a 24-hour bug that's going around. It's a stomach bug. It was not fun. We panicked, but we're good. Everything's fine. I have not written anything recently. But I am preparing for next week, which is going to be Camp NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo works for me. It keeps me writing. It keeps me going. So I will be doing camp again. And I know what project I'm going to be doing, so that's very exciting. And I will be officially announcing it on, like, the end of this week. So, yes. All right. But that's what I got. I don't have a lot more updates right now. I'm having coffee. We're going to see if my stomach accepts anything acidic. The doctor wasn't sure it would. Yes, I went to the doctor. That's how much we panicked. But that's what I got for you guys here today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, keep reading, and keep moving forward.